So I've been playing around with Blender, creating, let's wait for it to load here, just a basic scene here. I'll make this a little bigger. So I created a bunch of trees. These are going to be used later on to populate a scene. I do have to create more, and I'll probably do a small video showing how I do that. The trees themselves are fairly basic. So just kind of a pan around and see how they look. So it just takes a little bit for the render engine to make it look a little more normal. But I did create a small short video, just an animation with the camera flying through. So I will play that. Here we go. So I'll have to work on how the camera movements are to make it less choppy. Kind of work on some of the animations themselves. The trees, the textures I used came with a blender tool where you can blend in like dying leaves, and I kind of went overboard. Some of these are dried out and yellow looking, so I'll have to fix that. It does have its applications in some areas, because I mean some trees aren't healthy, so when I use nodes to populate the trees in the areas, when I finally make the project I'm going for, I'll incorporate some dying ones or dried out ones. But gotta create some more deciduous trees, some bushes, tufts of grass, and then work more with the grass textures themselves, or the ground textures. So right now this is just all one texture, and that doesn't look very realistic. I guess for a perfectly pedicured lawn, pedicured, manicured, properly upkept, we'll go with properly upkept lawn, the texture would be okay. I'll have to play around with it a little bit, try to give it some depth, a little more than it has now. Maybe change the size as well, because from this distance the blades of grass look relatively okay, but when you're zoomed in close, the grass does look a little large. But just basic animation. I just wanted to play around with it and see how it works, and then I figured I would just post it and get some feedback. So I guess more work to come.